Hey, what's up guys, it's Thrasher, and today I got a story about the time me and Wox took acid at the arcade. This story takes place around January of this year. I don't really remember much leading up to the story, except that all the homies were at Jules' girlfriend's house, just kind of waiting for a move, and I remember me and Wox took the tabs like around 4 p.m. So we're chilling at Jules' girlfriend's house, just waiting for the tabs to dissolve and like just kind of figuring out like what's the move. And 30 minutes to like an hour later, we're like, yo, let's go to the arcade. And I remember the drive over is when I like started feeling the come up of like a bass drop within my body. And I just remembered, ah shit, here we go. We get to the arcade and it's mainly a body feeling as I'm like standing in line to get up to the counter, right? So I get up there and like pay. And as I'm waiting for the homies to pay, because I'm pretty sure I was like the first one, but as I'm waiting for the homies to pay, the visuals started kicking in. Like the bright, colorful floor starts swirling and waving beneath me with like the different geometric pieces of the pattern, like fucking with my mental perspective of things. And I remember just like so much stimulation, like I could feel the sounds of each individual game within a 30-foot radius around me. I don't remember all the games I played, but I remember playing a motorcycle racing game with Wox, and it was like so confusing. Like I just couldn't understand the controls and like just like the sensitivity of everything, and just like I don't remember necessarily, but I just remember being shit. But I remember it was just so much fun. I probably ended up spending like 10 of the $20. I probably spent like 10 of the $20 I put on my arcade that night, and like that's really all I remember. We exited the arcade at like 7:30, even though I at least felt like we were in there for the last 8 hours. So expecting to be on my come down, I got outside and I'm peeking. I don't remember where we parked. I don't remember what area we were in. And so I followed my homies back to the car, and I remember the drive just felt like Mario Kart for the Nintendo 64. It wasn't Juju's fault or anything like that, just the big truck felt like it had the clunky mechanics and visuals of old school Mario Kart. Then I got a really cool visual where the lights on the dark road were illuminating brighter separately from each other, but it was like synced to the music with a slight tracer from where the brighter light was to where it is now, I guess, like if that made any sense. Anyway, we make it to our smoke spot we always go to and refer to as MTV Crib, and we hotbox the fuck out of Juju's truck. And with each inhale of the smoke, the trip just kept coming on harder and harder and just more blissful. I don't remember a lot of the visuals, but I remember a lot of the things within the truck were just like wavy, and then the smoke messed with my perspective. After that, we go get food, and the homie Slit kept messing up his order, and to me and Wox, it was the funniest shit ever. After we get food, we're looking for a move, and it's like 9 to 10 p.m., so I hit up my girl and was all, yo, let us slide through. She was hesitant because none of the homies have ever been to her house and don't really know her very well at this point. But she's about it, so we slide, and it's so weird, especially tripping. It was like a step above the fourth wall got broken, because I've never had the homies at her house before, and I'm still tripping 12 dicks at this point. Anyway, we're thinking of shit to do, and I buy Gang Beasts on her Xbox, and we're just all gaming till like 1 a.m. Then everyone just starts going home, and my homie gives me a ride. I pull an all-nighter because I can't sleep on acid. And so I'm just like watching YouTube the whole night. Then the next morning, like after literally zero sleep, I met up with the homie Lem, smoked fat, picked up Slit, then went to the skate park just like normal day, you know? Overall, it was fun. It was crazy. It was chaotic. Arcade while you're tripping is just overstimulation. It's just crazy. So many noises and like bright lights. I honestly wish I remembered a lot more. But I just remember being overstimulated. And, like, the only thing else that I really remember, like, visually or, like, that changed because of acid was the floors. Like, the geometry of the pattern was just crazy. It's just moving up and down, left and right, wavy, whatever. It was just trippy as fuck. It was cool. It was a good time. But that about wraps up this story. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, like my shit, comment on my shit, check out my other shit such as music, TikTok, etc. Links as always in the description. Check that shit out. Doses.
I said him in a fiend, I said him in a fiend. He said he was clean, I believed it. Telly lean right up in the stall, shaking and about to fall. Who should I call? He popped another bean, then he poured another drink. He started to scream, he was in need and in pride of all the drugs he took that night. I saw, and what a scary sight. He silly Billy popped in, really dealing with the monster, eating anything he see between this. He's searching his big mind, thinking no time lagging on no Wi-Fi bagging.